Hi, this is Mrs. Sellers, and I'm here to remind you how to set up a TKA report. I'm going to be using Microsoft Word, but if you have Google Docs or Pages or whatever, you can do the exact same things. You just may need to do some research to figure out how to do those or to ask your home teacher. So I'm going to Word, and I'm going to open a blank document. First thing I'm going to do is change my font to just a standard font. So the one I usually recommend is Times New Roman, and I'm going to change it to a 12-point font. That makes it a bigger size. And then I'm going to type in my TKA heading. So this is Mrs. Sellers. Tab, 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 tab. The reason I'm tabbing is because tabbing makes everything line up better. So you kind of have to guess where you think your name will go. I'm going to type in I'm a student. And then I'm going to type in it's for computer class. And then today's date. Then I'm going to enter twice, and then I'm going to use the center button. The center button is important. Do not tab to put in your title, and then you're going to put in your title, TKA report, and then I'm going to enter twice again. Now, I'm still on center, so I'm going to change it to left align, and then I have to set my spacing. The reason I didn't set it before is because that would have made all of this space too far apart. So now I'm going to change my spacing to double space. All right, so I would type up my first paragraph. You'll notice I indented. I did not space to indent. I tabbed to indent, and that's the correct thing to do. So this is I'm going to type really quickly. Give me a moment. Okay, so we're going to pretend that's my first paragraph. So I pressed enter or return, and then I would only do that one time, and then I would press tab to start my new paragraph. Okay, so we got that. All right, so the other thing I'm going to check really quickly is to make sure my margins, that's the white space that runs around the edge of my page, is all at 1 inch. And so that is the standard size. So I'm going to go to page layout, and I'm going to check my margins. They're normal, which is 1, 1, 1, 1, so that's correct, so I don't have to change anything, but it should be a 1 inch standard margin all around the page. The other thing I'm going to do is, if I had multiple pages, I'm going to pretend I have multiple pages on my report, is I'm going to need page numbers. You do not want to type in page numbers because as you edit your paper, it can mess up those page numbers. So you want to do it automatic page numbering. So we're going to go to insert. Here's how I always remember it. I remember it because you insert a page number. So you're going to insert a page number, and it's right there. It's very simple. Click page number, and TKA requests it to be at the bottom of the page. You may have some leeway with the design, like this one's kind of cool with the page number and then the word page, or you can do simple. And it gives you all these options. So I'm going to click this one just so we can see what it looks like. All right, so you can see it appears in the footer. The footer is the margin at the bottom of the page down here. And you can see it says footer. So if you wanted other information in there, you could actually go in there and type other information. Page of report. I must have not had space of report. Number 1 page of the report. All right, to get out of this, all you do is double click here and you're back. So you can see, and then this appears gray because it's not something you can edit. If we go down here and click right now, it bounces us back up. If we ever do need to edit the footer, you just double click down in there and it lets you edit again. To go back up here, double click. I think that's it, but if you have any other questions about how to set up a TKA report, let me know.